Good morning, family and friends. Day 153, September 28th, I believe. No matter. I'll get the date right when I edit this. And we left camp this morning about 10 minutes after 7. And it is an interesting sign. Allegheny Trail, Bailey's Gap Road, Mini Ball Hill, Sulphur Spring, Mountain Lakes Miles. Anyway, left camp at 7:10 this morning, and it's now about 7:30. Sun's just beginning to come up, or at least come up enough that I could see hiking. I like leaving at dawn because I don't know, put a lot of miles on. I had to put a lot of miles on. I had to do 20 today in order to put me in good position, less than 8 miles to get to the road into Perrysburg tomorrow for resupply. I've got 1 day's worth of food, very low on snacks. Snacks are okay, but I have a handful of trail mix left. Fortunately, I have enough Jolly Ranchers. And yeah, we're going to get into Perrysburg tomorrow. There's a 3/4 mile road walk. Maybe I'll hitchhike into the Food Lion, and then I'll do my shopping, process the food, and then get back out on the trail. There is a campsite about 3 miles from getting back onto the trail. And then the next day, Wednesday, I will go into Woods Hole Hostel, which I haven't been able to get a hold of them. I hope I get cell coverage sometime today. It's kind of odd, again, that 4,000 foot elevation, I have no cell phone coverage. And this is what I was talking about before, a trail overgrown like this. There's a lot of this stuff. Yesterday, I finally met a trail maintainer toward the end of the day who was cutting this stuff down. But yeah, he says he was out here in the spring. Well, big deal in the spring. How about getting out here once a month to do this? Anyway, so today should not have as many big climbs. I think there's more puds today than anything else, which is fine. But yeah, those big climbs knock me out. So let's see what the AT has in store for us today. Be full of surprises as always. As far as views goes, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, by the way, again, we're blessed with another beautiful morning. Sunny skies, well, clear skies. Not as cool as it was yesterday. I'm guessing low 50s. I didn't check my pack thermometer again. Wow, overgrowth, unbelievable. So that's it. We'll get back to you with something to see or something I got to say later on. See ya. I thought this was a cool part of the forest. I've been dealing with nothing but endless rocks on the trail, just like this up ahead. I mean, it's just been rock, rock, rock. Well, we stopped for a little break at Bailey's Gap Shelter. Very rocky getting from where I camped to here. There's a pretty, just a short few feet off the trail. Now this next shelter we have to stay at is 16.4 from here. It's 9:30. I think we're good. Another rhododendron tunnel coming down off that mountain. I bet their flowers are really pretty. Although, I don't know, I only saw buds on that one, or a spot for flowers on that one tree. I'm looking around. I don't see spots where we're any flowering on any of these other rhododendron trees. Interesting. Oh well. We continue down off this mountain. Fortunately, no rock not boulders, but big rocks you have to climb over. Alright. Figured I'd show you. Look at the size of this blowdown. Holy crap. I'll have to go around this way. Man. This thing wiped out a couple rhododendron trees. I wonder how long it's been here. I'll have to go around. Oh. Big rocks should not move. Okay. Got around that bad boy. Man, that's a big one. Anyway, we are confirmed at Woods Hole Hostel for this Wednesday and Thursday. I'm going bougie. I got a private room for $60, and I'm going to slack pack. I don't know, there's a couple of options, but either 20 or 15 miles. I don't know. We'll see. There's 20 miles. She says you have to go around the mountain. That's $40. But a lot of other slack packing has been around 35, so that's not bad. But we'll see. So I just let you know. And it's still a gorgeous morning here with the birds. And we're on flat ground, ready to climb up another mountain probably in a little while. Okay. Back to you later. I don't even tell, but look how dark it is here in this rhododendron tunnel. It's 11:15 in the morning, and it's pretty dark. It's crazy how thick these things are. Peters Mountain Wilderness. Didn't we see the sign first thing in the morning? I guess we did. Yeah, anyway, we're on this road. As usual, I gotta find where the trail is. I made a wrong turn. I wasn't supposed to go out to that parking lot. I didn't see the blue blazes, or the blue ribbon really. The trail veered to the right and I kept going straight. Head down, just moving. I didn't see any of the blue blazes, so my fault. Could have been a little bit better marked, I'm thinking, at the junction there. But what do I know? Alright, we're back on track. Here's Pine Branch Swamp Shelter. This is really old. This is obviously mason, made out of stone. Wow. Must be very old. Huh. Yeah. I don't know how old this thing is. Maybe I can find out. Nope. Doesn't know how old this is, but there's a fireplace inside. That's cool. Alright, we gotta keep on going. The Allegheny Trail runs through here. Let's see, what does it say? The Allegheny Trail is a partnership between the U.S. Forest Service, the West Virginia Scenic Trail Association, the state of West Virginia, and the private landowners. 330-mile long trail runs south from the Mason-Dixon line to the Appalachian Trail in Monroe County, West Virginia. Enjoy the trail. Wait a second. We're nowhere near West Virginia. And Mason-Dixon line, that's in Pennsylvania, Maryland border, basically. Interesting. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Doesn't make sense to me. Oh well. We're on top of this ridge, and oh, what's this? The sign is down here. What does it say? Oh, it's a useful sign. Should just put it here like that. Like that. Appalachian Trail, Pine Swamp Branch Shelter, 2.5 Groundhog Trail, US Route 460. All right, there you go. Hey, hi dear. Not afraid of me, are you? Oh, I see. You say I look defense. I look helpless. No threat. Well, no threat. See you around. Another good thing about these nice cool temperatures is I'm not getting hit with these kamikaze gnats that like to fly next to me and like dive bomb right into my eyes. Oh, that is the worst. When it was humid last week, every day, when it probably came out above 80 degrees, they would come out and hover and just dive bomb my eyes. Unbelievable. Stupid gnats. Must have killed dozens of them in an afternoon. But since this rain last week and these cool temperatures, nothing. It's great. Even the spider webs have been kind of down a little bit, but now they're still around. I get hit occasionally, not as much as before. So maybe the cool weather has kept the spider community at bay from weaving their webs. So, yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. I've been climbing on Peters Mountain all afternoon. There it is back there, but all of a sudden I open up to this big field. It's the only view we've gotten all day. See? I'm in this big field. Amazing. It's about it's a little after 4. I'm 3.5 miles from the spot where I'm gonna tent. I mean, I'm not gonna tent. I'm gonna cook my supper because there's no water at the shelter, which is 1.5 miles away from there. So why lug a bunch of water when you just eat it at a campsite, eat a meal at a campsite? I'll bring enough water in for breakfast tomorrow morning. Been dealing with rocks on ridges all afternoon long. This is the longest stretch I had without a rock. Alright, I gotta tell you. Hey everybody, well, I'm not at my campsite yet. I'm at the shelter, but the shelter has no water. I'm only 1.4 miles away, so I'm cooking my dinner right now. It's about 6 o'clock. I got an hour and a half before it gets dark, so as long as I cook my meal, I figure why bring water in 1.25 miles, carry it that far, if I can just cook it here and then continue on and get into the shelter. I had enough water for tomorrow morning. So that's what I'm doing. I've just been watching bees fly around. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to cook our meal. So far I've gone 18.9 miles and then 1 more mile, so we'll be close to 20, I think maybe 20 and a half. That's all said and done. So we'll get back to you once I hit the shelter, unless it's dark, then we'll figure it out. But anyway, we'll catch up with you later after our meal. Bye. All right, 6:30. We're back on the trail. We only got 1.4 miles to go. Hopefully, as I've always said, the hardest mile on the AT is not only Mahoosic Notch, but the last mile of the day. And this is it. So, with the trails like this, we're good to go. But if there's a lot of boulders and stuff, I'll be a little ticked off. So let's see what happens. Catch at the shelter. We're coming out to a very cool power line view with the sun on my face. There's the sun. Ah, there you go. Pretty cool. Almost at the shelter. There's the shelter. Whoops. And there's the sunset. Pretty cool place. Wow. I'm gonna go find a place to hang. I think it's a pretty cool way to end my video. Sunset in the field, rice field shelter. Got my bear bag, my food bag hung. And now I'm gonna put up my tent. It's about 7:30, 7:35. Anyway, so we did 20 and a half today. Set me up for an 8-mile walk into the road crossing to Parisville, which is 0.7 miles into Parisville, which we will do a resupply at the Food Lion, get back on the trail, and there's a campsite about 3 miles away, or I'll keep on going closer towards Woodhull Hostel, give the campsite there, and make it a shorter day going in there on Wednesday. So thank you once again, folks, for watching, and hope you enjoyed this sunset. It's really nice. Have a good evening, or afternoon, morning, whenever you watch this. We'll see you on the trail tomorrow, and God bless.